Good morning, student. Today we're going to study the introduction to a computer. And in this chapter, we discuss about the computer, a smart machine, working of a computer, feature of a computer, limitation of a computer, type of computers, and computers in other machine. Today, student, in this chapter, we start the introduction to a computer. Computer is an electronic machine that works according to our requirements. Today, the computer are used to the most place because they are the first and accurate and have a very high memory. Nowadays, the computer is a very useful thing, and everywhere you can see we use the computers. Why? Why, student? Why we use the computer? Because it work fast, accurate, and it have the very high memory. Computer, a smart machine. Why the computer is called a smart machine? Most machine can do only one type of work. A computer is also a machine, but it is not an ordinary one. It do not do only one kinds of work. It is considered a smart machine because it can help us to do many things, such as to type letters, make drawings and color them, play songs and music, solve mathematical problems, and watch cartoons and movies. These all works you can do with the help of computer. Student, you see, the submachine have do the only one work. But computer is a machine. One kind of machine we do the different kinds of work with the help of the computer. We can type the letters, make drawings and colors, and play songs and music, and solve the mathematical problems, and watch cartoons and movies. These all things you can do with the help of the computer. So, you can say the computer is a smart machine. Say student working of a computer. A computer is a machine that works on the principle of IPO. IPO full form is the input, process and output cycle. IPO. The computer is a machine that works on the principle of IPO. IPO cycle. In the IPO cycle, the data and instructions are entered. They are processed and stored, and finally the result is given out. The instructions and commands given to a computer are called the input or data. So then a student give the underline. Now what is called data or input? The instruction and commands which you given to the computer. The instructions and commands which you given to the computer, that's called the input or data. A computer accepts, examines and the calculations, the results. This is called the processing. And next, the result given by a computer after processing is called the informations or output. So student, all of this you underline these 3 lines. The what is called input, what is called output, and what is called processing. A computer accepts and examines and calculates the result, that is called processing. The result given by a computer after processing is called, this information is called output. Okay? And after that, a computer takes in data and instructions which we fill into the using the input device such as the keyboard and mouse. Student, this keyboard and mouse, this device are used to give the instructions or information. This is called input device. After that, it processes and stores the instructions we filled into our using and processing the device. It is called, and this device is called the CPU. It is the processing device. Then it gives the result using the output device such as the monitor and the printer. So if I ask you the what is, give example the input device, then your answer is the keyboard and mouse. We use these devices for give the information, give the instruction. These devices are used for give the instructions to the computer. And processing device is the CPU, and the output devices are the monitor and printer. Understand? Student, you also underline this lines, the input device, name of the input device, name of the output device, and name of the processing devices. Next, you can see we can see the many such of example of the IPO cycle in our daily life. See student, here give a beautiful example. You can draw a picture with the help of the paper and crayons. These are called the input. When you start your drawing with the help of crayons and papers, this is input. And after that, you draw the picture using the paper and crayon to make a drawing. It is called processing. And after that, you completed your drawing and it is called output. Okay. The machine performing only a function and need only the one instructions. For the example, when a fan is switched on, it is instruction, it moves and gives air. There is no other instructions required. A computer, on the other hand, needs many instructions to the work. When you switch on a fan, then fan is moving and give air. Then fan, you give the instructions and fan moving and give the air. Fan do the one work at a time. But computer But computer do the many things with the single time. You can watch the cartoons and movies. You can hear, listen the music. You can draw the picture. You can calculate and solve your mathematical problem, etc. You can do the many things in a single times with the help of the computer. So we can say the computer is a smart machine. The feature of a computer has many features which makes it so special. Number one, it can work very fast. It has the very high speed. It is an accurate machine and it can do the calculations without making any mistakes. However, when it's incorrect, the data is fed into the computer, we get the incorrect result. Then student, if you give the incorrect instructions, then computer give the incorrect result. Otherwise not. Otherwise computer give the correct result. All time give the correct and accurate result. In it can store the huge amount of the data and the instructions is in its storage space, such as known as memory. It has the hard disks that store the data and instructions. So then when the computer store the data in the hard disk. Your answer is in the hard disk. Computer store the informations and data. Okay. It can work the continuously for an hour with the end getting tired. Computer do the work without getting tired. The speed and accuracy level of a computer remain the same even after it works for many hours. It is one of the most reliable machines today. It can perform the various type of the job at the same time with the same speed and accuracy. For the example, we can play games, listen to the music, draw the picture at the same time of a computer. Understand? And student, but some limitations have also. Computers have some limitations. Now we discuss. Okay? A computer has many limitations. It has no emotions and feelings. Because why? Because a machine, it is one kind of machine. It has no life. So the computer have no emotions, no feelings. It never feels happy, bored, or tired. It does not learn anything on its own. Its knowledge and working capabilities are the limited to the programs and instead on it. It cannot take the decisions on its own. It works according to the given instructions. Computer cannot take the decision on its own. It works according to the given instructions. It cannot take care of itself. It depends on us for care. It cannot think. It depends on the set of instructions provided to it. So, student, now you understand what is the limitations of the computers? Okay, you go through these. These points are all of very important. Type of computers. Now we study the type of computer. Different type of computers are used the various place of the different purpose. Computers are classified into the four types on its basis of size. Now we divide the computers, the four basic size with the basic size, and these are the microcomputer. Here it is the microcomputer, mini computers, mainframe computers, and supercomputers. Microcomputers, mini computers, mainframe computers, and supercomputer. Okay. Microcomputers. They are the most commonly used computers. They are very small in size. They are also known as the personal computers. The full form of short form of the personal computer is PCs. Okay, PC means personal computers. They are generally used to the place such as the school, office, shops, and homes. There are some examples of the microcomputers. These are the handheld computers, or it is called the laptop, personal digital assist PDA, laptop, and tablet PC. I hope everybody know this. Laptop, PDA, laptop, and tablet PC. Mini computers. They are the bigger than the microcomputers. They are the most powerful than microcomputers. They are the fastest and they have more memory, and they are used to the offices and cannot make the computer together. Okay. Next we discuss mini mainframe computers. The mainframe computer. They are the large computers and have the many terminals connected with a network. It is the big in size. They are used in a big organizations. We can see this computer in a big organizations. They have the fastest speed and the large store capacity than mini computer. They are the mostly used to the business and scientific research purpose. Student give the underline. These mainframe computers are used to the business purpose and scientific research purpose. Okay. Next we discuss the supercomputer. They are the most powerful computer. They are very expensive. They are used to the weather forecastings and defense purpose, such as control satellites and the missiles. This is used for control the satellites and missiles. The India has the products many supercomputer. Param is the one of them. Student, give the underline. The India has product. India has produced many supercomputers. One of them is the Param. Okay. I hope Everybody understand this chapter? If you have any doubts, then you tell me. Okay? Student, you go through this chapter and very carefully. I hope everybody understand this. Thank you.